Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Spirit Divine Light. Today's podcast episode is going to be a centering. What's your center? And it's going to be for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. As always, please remember that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. It may or may not resonate. Please take what does and leave the rest for another person to claim, okay? And this is a live podcast episode available on YouTube. I will be doing some live episodes on YouTube. However, not all of them will be. But today, I decided to do a live episode. So it's a very easy, quick reading here. And I am using these Black Moon astrology cards. I never really used them for this, but I've been guided to use them for this reading. So we're going to give it a whirl and see what happens. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. What is your centering? What do you need to know to center yourselves? All right. I see like a very divine masculine, divine energy needing to center yourself. So what do you see? First card is, what does the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs, see, please? What does the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs see? Okay. And they're telling me to take 3 cards for each. Okay. So what does the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius need to do? What do they need to do, please? What do the fire signs need to do here? All right. This is this part here. Okay. Next, we have the what Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius feel and are sensitive to. What does Aries, Leo, Sagittarius feel and are sensitive to? What does Aries, Leo, Sagittarius feel and are sensitive to? I just heard a lot. And once again, of course, spirit guide and guardian angels, ancestors, please ensure to join me in this reading if you'd like to help me. Obviously, you already are, but doesn't hurt to ask because that's the polite thing to do. And then, what do you think? Okay. I heard not much. So I think that's them trying to be funny. And then finally, the center is who, whatever you want to call it, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Who are they as a person? What do they want to achieve? Kind of that energy we have here for the center. All right. So we have here, cards dropped. Okay, hold on a second. Got to grab my card that fell. Okay. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do we have for you? So we have the 6th house routine in reverse. Okay. We have Uranus genius in reverse. And then we have Black Moon Lilith mystery. So what this is telling me is what you currently see is some of you aren't seeing something clearly representing your routine / 6th house energy. Okay. So there may be a message in your 6th house for you. Some of you are feeling not like genius. So like some of you may be feeling a little bit out of sorts mentally. Also something in your Uranus, blah, 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 could be telling you a message. Okay. And then you have Black Moon Lilith mystery. So some of you may be feeling a little bit mystery about something. You also have a Lilith placement in your birth chart. However, I do see this as not so out of whack, but I do see that your 6 and your Uranus may be, okay? So next we have the what you do, okay? So we have the moon, we have moon soul, we have the South Node, life's debt in reverse. So I see some of you are actually leaving your South Node, okay? Energy, you're heading towards more of your North Node type energy, which is good, which means you've dealt with a lot of karmic situations and you're heading towards the North Node of where you're supposed to be, okay? So then we have Scorpio, I transform in reverse. So I do see that some of you don't really have a transformation going on currently. I do see with this, some of you are actually soul searching currently on what it is you want to do and where you want to go in life. Okay. So next you have the what you feel and are sensitive to. So you have destiny in reverse. This card also fell. So I believe that it could be either way. It could be some of you are heading towards your destiny, or some of you are not at your destiny. Okay, then you have Pisces, I believe, in reverse. So some of you maybe feeling like you're not too sure if you believe in yourself, and you're a little bit sensitive about where you are going in life. Some of you may not exactly have a plan or a career path exactly picked out, and that may be causing a little bit of unbalance for you. Okay. Then you have the 7th house, partners. So I do see for some of you, you may be a little bit sensitive about relationships. It could be like any kind of relationship, but I do sense a little bit more vulnerability in the like love type relationships. Okay. If you do have a Pisces placement in your 7th house, you do definitely seem a little bit of out of balance in your relationship, and you're not sure where your relationship is going. There may be a little bit of a message for you there. Okay. Next, you have the sorry, click, click, click. Okay, what you think. So you have the Jupiter returns benefit. Okay. So I do see I don't know when the next like Jupiter out, Jupiter in, so like Jupiter leaves, Jupiter returns situation is. Look it up though, kind of see that date if you can find it. There might be some kind of like beneficial aspect that happens during that time. So that's something that they are showing me very important to pay attention to. You have Grand Cross Provoker. So I see some of you understand that you may provoke situations or push people a little bit to the edge sometimes, okay? Or you feel that people do this to you. Then you have Virgo in reverse. So you have I analyze in reverse. So that's where that what do you think kind of situation, not much, is you're not really sure on how to analyze certain situations. So for some of you, it's relationship situations, okay? I also see some of you could have a Virgo placement in a Jupiter, and you may feel a little out of balance there. So there may be something in that placement of message to help you find kind of like balance and centering again, right? And finally, the center is who you are. So you have Aquarius in reverse. I know, obviously, you're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? But who you are, what you are, is you are unsure. That's what that's telling you, is you're unsure exactly for some of you of what you are, or who you want to be and where you want to go kind of situation. Okay. Then you have the lunar eclipse in reverse change. So it's like, I don't really know who I am. I don't really know where, like, what can I change? What do I want to change? What do I want to see as changes? And then finally, you have the void of course moon missing in reverse. So I do see some of you not really missing the whole puzzle, but maybe missing pieces of information to kind of guide yourself. So some of you are seeking guidance from some buddy, maybe it's some busybody around you. I don't know. But I also see if you have a Aquarius, possibly in a moon situation here, you may have some information there. Also, if there is ever a lunar eclipse in Aquarius, I know this is like way like a just of like, wow, I don't know when that would be. Look it up. There may be some kind of change situation during that time that could be extremely important to you, okay? So that's all I really have for you, fire signs. Thank you so much for listening or watching wherever you are. And please subscribe to my channel or to my podcast, depending on where you're listening or viewing this. Leave a comment if this resonated with you. Let me know what kind of changes you're interested in and how you center yourself. And if any of those messages were in your birth chart. All right. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your time watching and listening. Have a good one. Goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.